Hey, folks, what's up? This is Michael in the wee hours of the night on the graveyard shift with your daily trivia question. Yet, once again, happy Tuesday. Let's have a terrific Tuesday, folks, because we are off and running in for the week on our way to a holiday weekend. So the answer to the previous trivia question, as I was saying, easy for me to say. Yes, I've had a little too much coffee. Was Cliff Notes. My favorite buddy in high school. Cliff Notes saved my life. Got me through high school. So these are technically considered study guides, right? They were started by a man named Clifton Hillegas with his wife in the basement of their house, actually. It's really kind of a neat story. Cliff Notes provided plot summaries, descriptive commentaries, helpful interpretive discussions on literary classics. They were complete with the yellow and black bumblebee stripe design of the guy. Very, very recognizable. Very historic. A high school student's favorite study guide. Right? So the great debate on these things over the years has become between like students and teachers. They let students bypass reading the assigned literature. Okay, that's the side of like teachers and professors, versus study guides that promote the reading of the original work and are not necessarily a substitute, said every high school student on earth. So the bottom line facts are, really, when you break it all down, that Cliff Notes saved millions of procrastinating students from absolute academic ruin, including me. So over time, the phrase Cliff Notes, as you know, entered the American languages and became synonymous with taking shortcuts to imply a lack of a thorough understanding. There's the famous teacher who always says, what did you read the Cliff Notes version of that, or simply cheating? They also became known as cheat sheets, right? Something that the Cliff Notes authors and producers of these pamphlets never really wanted to see happen. So the term Cliff Notes also got lumped together in meeting with every similar type of product, like Xerox. Okay, y'all are too young to even realize what Xerox is, but we used to have Xeroxes at a place called Kinko's. It was great place where I bought my Cliff Notes. by the way. So Cliff Notes are now available exclusively on their website. You can't get them in bookstores anymore. And they openly acknowledge that these pamphlets can be a replacement for the real thing. They call them, quite frankly, a fast way to learn. So there's a lot of cool geek factoids that come with Cliff Notes. Okay, the first and foremost of which is the very first line of study guides launched by Clifton and Cliff Notes and his wife. I thought this was pretty cool. Was a series of Shakespeare study guides, 16 series set kind of a Shakespeare study guide. And I'm gonna be honest with you, folks. I had all of the Cliff Notes for Shakespeare study guides in high school, and I also had like Beowulf, Chaucer, and Beowulf. All this stuff I learned a lot from Cliff Notes, and if it hadn't been from Cliff Notes, I wouldn't have been able to interpret this stuff. So they were very helpful to me. Cliff Notes was purchased in 1998. Check this out, for $14.2 million. Not too bad. In the late 90s, coming from humble beginnings. In 2011, Cliff Notes announced a joint venture with Mark Burnett, who is a famous TV producer, most notably for the Survivor series. So I thought that was pretty cool to include a series of 60-second video study guides of literary works. Kind of a cool geek factoid trivia type of thing, if you will. Sound familiar? Anyways, in 2021, as early as last year, Cliff Notes was acquired by Course Hero, which is very popular in study video kind of blogs and lessons and so forth. Mr. Hillegas passed away at the age of 83 in May of 2001, and before he sold his company, I thought this was cool. Every one of his pamphlets had his signature in it, complete with his famous quote that said, "A thorough appreciation of literature allows no shortcuts." So even he wanted you to read the complete and thorough version and then read the Cliff Notes, which of course nobody ever did. All right, folks, let's move this week along with a brand new trivia question for your terrific Tuesday on May 24th. On this day in 1935, this milestone in Major League Baseball history takes place for the first time at Crosley Field in Cincinnati, which would draw a record 25,000 fans, recruit the assistance of President Roosevelt, and instantly increase attendance by 117%. Now, I've included a lot of pictures there that include traditional Major League Baseball things to kind of throw you off. So good luck. Enjoy your Tuesday, but stay dry. Thanks for all you do. Peace out.